What if I told you the reason you're not building wealth isn't your income? It's that your brain is being professionally engineered to spend? And every time you feel smart for grabbing a deal, you might actually be walking straight into a psychological trap designed to keep you average. If you care about your money, hit like right now and subscribe to Money Mind, because here we break down the hidden psychology behind everyday financial decisions. If you've ever opened your bank app and wondered, where did it all go? Stay with me. Let me tell you about Jason. He earns over 6 figures, nice apartment, good car, no gambling problem, no crazy lifestyle. Yet every month when his credit card statement arrives, there's this quiet anxiety in his chest. He scrolls through charges and doesn't even remember half of them. Nothing feels extreme, just small, reasonable decisions. That's the trap. Jason isn't irresponsible. He's predictable. And billion-dollar marketing systems are built around predictable human psychology. The first trick is artificial scarcity. Only 2 left. Sale ends tonight. This works because of loss aversion, a concept studied by behavioral economists like Kahneman and Amos Tversky. Their research showed that people feel the pain of losing about twice as strongly as the pleasure of gaining. So when a website suggests you might lose the deal, your brain reacts as if money is being taken from you. Your rational thinking drops. Urgency rises. You're no longer asking, do I need this? You're asking, what if I miss out? The second trick is anchoring. You see a jacket for $300. Then it's discounted to $149. Suddenly it feels cheap. But that first number, $300, becomes the reference point in your mind. Even if it was artificially inflated, it anchors your perception of value. Behavioral research consistently shows that the first number we see shapes our judgment more than we realize. You think you're saving $151. In reality, you're spending $149 you didn't plan to spend. Let's talk about the more manipulative decoy effect. Imagine you're at the movies. A small popcorn is $3 and a large one is $7. Most people would probably buy the small. But what if they add a medium size for $6.50? Suddenly, that $7 large popcorn looks like an incredible deal, right? Only paying $50 more for a much bigger size. That medium popcorn is the decoy. It never meant to be sold. Its only purpose is to make the large option look more attractive. This tactic is used everywhere, from coffee shops to software subscriptions, pushing us to choose the more expensive option because it seems like the smarter choice. The fourth trick is buy now, pay later. 4 small payments, no interest, easy. But research on mental accounting shows that when costs are divided into smaller chunks, the psychological pain of paying decreases. Your brain doesn't process the full loss at once. And when pain decreases, spending increases. Multiple financial behavior studies show that people using installment options spend more per purchase than those paying up front. It feels flexible, but your future income is quietly shrinking. The fifth trick is social proof. Bestseller. 5,000 bought this today. Influencer recommendations. Humans are wired for belonging. In uncertain situations, we look to others for signals. It's called herd behavior. When many people appear to choose something, your brain assumes it must be correct. But online, those numbers are often strategically displayed or framed to push you toward action. You think you're making an independent choice. You're actually outsourcing your judgment. And finally, emotional targeting. Algorithms track what you search, what you watch, how long you pause. Then they serve ads when you're emotionally vulnerable. Stressed? You see comfort purchases. Insecure? You see transformation ads. Feeling behind in life? You see luxury lifestyles. Neuroscience research shows that emotional arousal weakens impulse control and increases short-term reward seeking. When emotion rises, calculation falls. Individually, each of these tricks seems harmless. Combined, they create a system where you feel intelligent while being nudged at every step. Jason didn't wake up one day and decide to waste money. He made hundreds of small, emotionally influenced decisions. And that's how most people stay financially stuck, not through one big mistake, but through thousands of subtle manipulations. To fight back, implement all defenses together. Use the 24-hour rule for non-essential purchases, set pre-commitment budgets, remove saved cards and disable one-click payments, track all subscriptions and installments in one visible list, break decoy setups by comparing options without irrelevant choices, and always pause when you feel urgency or emotional pressure before spending. Consistently applying these strategies builds awareness and friction, turning the psychological tricks against themselves so you regain control over your money and decisions. If this opened your eyes, comment below which of these tricks has influenced you the most. Share this with someone who earns well but still feels stuck. And if you want more research-backed breakdowns that protect your money and sharpen your thinking, stay connected with Money Mind, because once you see the system clearly, you stop being controlled by it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.